to a new video. This is going to be a book haul. You can kind of see part of the stack right here. This is an accumulation from stuff I've bought since December and also like Christmas gifts, which is a combination of what I actually got as a gift and what I bought with a gift card that my stepmom gave me. So, sorry. So, I think first I'm going to start with this huge manga pile here. So, please don't fall. Just start off slowly. This is one I ordered from Barnes & Noble for Christmas, but it was his favorite volume 1. It's a BL manga. I think I heard about it on TikTok. I don't remember much about it, but it seemed cute, and I've been wanting to read it for a while, but I haven't started it yet, and it was sitting on my wish list for a while, so I just finally said, screw it, I'm gonna buy it and give it a go. So I'll read this eventually and see how it is. If any of you have read his favorite, let me know if you liked it or not. That'd be much appreciated. And then, these are also a split of a gift, and bought these for myself with Christmas money. But finally got more volumes of Servamp. I got volumes 13, 14, 15, and 16. And I'm very excited, as a lot of you know. Servamp is one of my all-time favorite series, so I'm very, very excited. And I wish the volumes weren't so expensive so I could, and people, my thing is, because I usually try to go on Pango first to find books for a cheaper price than the actual retail price, because books are expensive. But yeah, not a lot of people resell Servamp volumes, and the few that are on there, they're all volume 1. And then there was like a stray volume 16, but then when I was comparing prices, it was like more expensive than the retail price, and I was like, well, never mind then. But anyways, this was another Christmas gift. I got Hunter x Hunter Volume 4. Very excited to continue Hunter x Hunter. That's also another one of my all-time favorite series. And then I also got My Hero Academia Volume 36, which I didn't know even came out. But I will be reading this soon. And I've been having speaking of My Hero Academia, I've been having a little debate of, I don't know if I'm really into it anymore. Like, I'm still enjoying the story. I didn't really watch the anime. But I don't know, it was just like, I've fallen out of my MHA phase. But I think I'm still going to continue reading it, because I want to know what's going on. And I always see spoilers and stuff, kind of spoiler-ish things on TikTok. But yeah. Also, we have Orange to You, Dear One, which is finally the final volume of Orange. I believe this came out last year, and it was very early. It was like around my birthday, I think, when it came out. And it was just like, oh, okay. Like, I don't really know if Ichigo Takano, like, announced it, or if it was very, like, brief, and then it was just, like, no one really knew until it came out. But I couldn't find it anywhere, or really whatever. So I got it now, so then I can officially be done with Orange. Okay, and then here's the big chunk of the pile. Come here without falling. So I made a big financial decision myself, and that was to finally just... Oh my god. Hold on. My cat's scratching at the door. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to let the cat in. I don't like having my door open when I'm recording, but... Anyways, made it a bit of a financial decision to just finally get caught up with Jujutsu Kaisen. I've only read up to volume 3. And on my shelf, which is behind my phone, I've up to volume 7 on my shelf. But I just finally decided to catch up and get volumes 8 through 21. So, yeah, I'll just show off the covers. I've been wanting to not reread it, catch up on it for a while now. And I just haven't had the money. And then, of course, a lot of things right now, specifically right now, as it is also still the beginning of the year, I haven't had much time to read. Period. So, I'm hoping, I don't know, I have projects I need to finish and stuff. But I'm hoping I can either finish those. I'm really hoping I can get those finished this year. Along with, this might be a big manga year for me. Because I have other than catching up on JJK, I'm also trying to catch up on Kakegiri. And it's just, I want to read as much as possible. Because obviously, and I made myself a pretty small reading goal this year of only 50 books. So I'm not trying to push myself too hard. And also I'm just, because like, I didn't make my reading goal last year. It was supposed to be 100 and I only read 83. Which is fine. Because 2 years before that, like the 2 years, so, sorry, my brain in 2021 and 2022, I read over 200 books. So, me not reading 100 books in 2023, especially when it just did a major reading slump last year. It was kind of a given, I guess. Stop knocking things over. Alright, everyone's gonna see the cat. Here's the thing. She loves the camera so much. So here, kitty intermission. Okay. No. Ashes! 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 No, 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 no. Miss Ma'am, what doing? Sorry. Anyways. I decided to catch up on another manga series since I really only needed to grab a few more volumes. Is another Ichigo Takano series, which is Dream and Sun. I got volumes 6 through 10. Oops, I'm sorry. 5 through 10. Because I was gonna say, where's volume 5? I got volumes 5 through 10. Because I have 4 volumes. The first 4 volumes up on my shelf. And I haven't started it yet. And whenever I post something showing my Dream and Sun volumes, I, would always get comments saying, oh, how did you like Dream and Sun? Have you read it yet? And I was just like, no. So I have the whole series, so I can just binge it out, and that's why I just would rather go with. You are a butt. That's why I'm just going with. I'd rather just kind of read out the whole series, and if I don't like it as a whole, then I can just get rid of it, which would be me selling it on Pango Books. Which, if you would like to visit my Pango Bookshop, my link is always in the description of my videos. Oh, and then here's another Victoria Schwab book, because this woman has too many gosh dang books. I do think I finally got them all, so I can hopefully finally finish this dang project videos I'm trying to do of reading authors' books, but this is Everyday Angel. It's a middle grade, I believe, and this one is a bind up of all three of the stories. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this is and if I like it, and yeah. And then finally, for my last couple Christmas presents to myself and from my dad. I'm finally catching up on Bleach. So I got 3 of the omnibus volumes. So this one is 7, 8, 9. This is 10, 11, 12. And then this is 13, 14, 15. So I will be reading these as well eventually. Because I do enjoy Bleach. I don't really get to read it that often. Other than, because it's like I could get single volumes, but then there's also the bind up volumes, and it depends on what I can find and what I can afford at the time. Which I feel like is a given. But now, we're going to move on to this tiny pile you really can't see in the frame. So, this is kind of a mix of just my current hyperfixations of what I would like to learn about. These are my witchy books. So if you're someone that isn't into the witchcraft or nonfiction or if you just aren't interested in books about like crystals or deities or herbs or anything like that, you can click away or whatever you'd like, or you can stay and just see what I hauled and what I'm currently interested in learning about. I leave the choice to you. God. This is why I can't have a cat in the room when I film. I told you to stop. Okay, 1 second. I gotta fix this now. Okay. Sorry again. My cat is a butthead. But anyways. The next pile. So, these are ones I've gotten to learn more about goddesses and deities in general, but I decided to choose kinda like specific goddesses I have more of an interest in and have been wanting to learn about for a while. One of them is a Medusa book, and I'm pretty sure it's fiction, which made me kind of bum me out, but I'll still read it. I really like Medusa, but if anyone has any book recommendations that are non-fiction about Medusa, please, please, please let me know. I would really much appreciate it. But other than that, or if you have any book recommendations about anything to learn about deities in general, I would love the recommendations, or even about the goddesses specifically I'm about to show. If you know any good books to help learn about them, please let me know. You can leave your recommendations in the comments. So, this book is from the Pagan Portals series. And this one is about Persephone, and it's practicing the art of personal power. It seems short, but we'll see how good of information this is. This is also another Pagan Portals one. This one is about Aphrodite encountering the goddess of love and beauty and initiation. So we'll see about that, and hopefully YouTube doesn't get me in trouble for that cover. And then I have Keeping Her Keys, which is an introduction to Hecate's modern witchcraft by Cindy Brandon. I've heard Cindy Brandon's books are really good, and I have a few of them. Because I think out of all her books, like 3 of them are about Hecate. But yeah, and then I grabbed this one, which is the Book of Candle Magic. I love the cover. It's so pretty. Because candle magic is something I've been interested in for a while, because whenever I do spells, I just do spell jars. And it's like, I want to learn more on the spell work and divination and all that, because even reading tarot, it's like, I struggle remembering what the cards mean, which is also why I know it's like, oh yeah, that's why they literally come with booklets to be like, this card means this, and this card means this is what this card means upright and reverse, and blah blah blah. So just, yeah. And then this one I've been wanting for a while. It was just kind of expensive, and I just decided to treat myself. But for any of those who know Chaotic Witch Aunt, she made a book called Spells for Change, and I finally got it, and I'm really excited to read it. Also, another thing, excuse me, I've also been trying to learn more about, like, herbs and stuff, because sometimes I also can't remember what all their properties are. But then I got the Modern Witchcraft Guide to Magical Herbs. And even, like, the deckled edges is just fun. But, yeah, I'm really excited to read this, too. Oh, and then there's this one, which is Queen of the Sacred Way, which is about Persephone. Another Persephone book. Oh. This book, I have a funny story of. So this is a book about crystals. The Ancient Art of and Modern Magic of Gems and Stones. Oh. Awakening the Crystals. This book was actually gifted to my stepmom from her dad, because he just sent up a package of a bunch of stuff. Because my stepmom, as of late, has been really interested in agate hunting and rocks and stuff like that. So I'm assuming he just bought this thinking, oh, it's about rocks. You know, here you go. And my stepmom flips through it. Keep in mind, my stepsister, which is her oldest daughter, was there too. This happened on Christmas, obviously. And she's flipping through it. And she's like, I can't read this. It goes against my religion. She's Catholic, by the way. And then she's like, I remember my stepsister being like, really? And she was like, yeah, I can't believe in horoscopes. Like, I can read them, but I can't believe in them. Because I didn't pay attention to what this book was. I'm sitting on the other side of the room. And then, like a little while later, I decided to go egg hunting with them after we did stuff. And while my dad started getting stuff, cooking and whatever. And when we came back, my stepsister hands it to me and she's like, my mom wanted to see if you wanted this. Because, of, you know, whatever. And I was like, I looked at it and I was like, heck yeah. Because I love books about crystals. I have a few of them. I know I've shown them on here. And that's when I looked at it. And I was like, this book's about freaking crystals. There's nothing to do with horoscopes in this book. Because here's the thing. Crystals and horoscopes / like astrology, they don't really go together like that. Because learning about your horoscope is astrology. So this would have to be like a book about zodiacs or astrology or anything over in that nature to be about horoscopes, not crystals. Me dropping the book. I'm assuming it's because she literally saw the word magic, and probably because it's nonfiction, that she decided, oh no, I'm just gonna make some weird bullshit reasons and why I can't educate myself. That sounded really mean, and I'm sorry about that. It's just, she's a person that uses her religion as an excuse for a lot of things she shouldn't use it as an excuse for. Because I'm not trying to shit on Christians or any of that. Because you can believe in whatever you want. That's not my business. I don't care as long as you aren't hurting people. As long as you're not being a bad person for whatever you believe in. That's how I think about it. Because it just doesn't make sense. Because she's also conservative. Her and my dad both are. So it's like, they don't listen. They believe things they shouldn't. And they just kind of, shitty morals is how it is. But anyways, to get away from that, back to the books. This book is Venus and Aphrodite. So another book about Aphrodite. And yeah, that. And then I have Finding Persephone, obviously another book about Persephone. And then Hecate, Goddess of Witches, so another book about Hecate. And then we have Persephone's Pathway, so another book about Persephone. And then I have Entering Hecate's Garden. This is another Cindy Brandon book. And then this one's also another Cindy Brandon book, but it's Entering Hecate's Cave. And then I have this Medusa book by Jessie Burton. And so I was looking at it and I was thinking it was nonfiction, but the way it looks just makes it seem so fiction-y, and I don't know, I'm gonna read it, see how it feels. And then finally, the last 3 books are about Lilith. This one is Welcoming Lilith. And then we have Lilith, the Mother of Dark Creatures. And then this one, Lilith, Healing the Wild. And that all together there is my entire book haul from the last month. So, sorry. Thought I was gonna hiccup or something, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. My socials and Pango books will be in the description. I hope you guys had a good holiday and a happy new year. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.